And here we are. Well, we will be there. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I haven't got any music on in the background today. I kind of forgot. That's okay. We're back, though, once again. I think this is the 20th race of our career. That means I've streamed for 20 days in a row, which I'm pretty sure is a new James Early record. So that's me applauding myself. Today we have a good race. Well, I mean, it's an alright race. It's Silverstone, it's British Grand Prix, it's my home Grand Prix. So that means I want to do well. I want to do well. I can't remember where we finished last year at the British Grand Prix. I don't think I scored any points. Did I even finish the race? I can't really remember what happened last year. Anyway, we'll be aiming for some points. Possibly a podium. Show your biceps. Max, I don't have any. So, can't do that. Anyway, let's have a look at the driver profile. 19 races. As I said, this is our 20th race of our career, which I guess is a mini milestone, you know. It's a mini milestone. 20 races in, 2 podiums, 24 points scored. 4 retirements. We still have not retired this season. So we're going pretty well so far this year. And our morale, of course, is very high. The prestige standings, nothing's changed really. We're still in 19th place. Kind of closing in on the drivers ahead. Jarno Trulli is ahead. To be fair, Jarno Trulli's in a Jordan this year, so he could go up further. If I get a podium, I will drink the rest of this bottle of wine on stream. How about that? That's what we'll do if I get a podium. Anyway, let's have a look at the news. The Formula 1 news of the week. New addition to the 100 Club. A race after Frentzen reached the 100 Club, which is, of course, taking part in 100 races. Eddie Irvine is set to join that club as well. 1 win and 22 podiums came his way during the first 99 rounds of his career. Schumacher matches Senna. The 2000 San Marino Grand Prix was Schumacher's 41st victory in Formula 1, which equals Ayrton Senna's record. Schumacher is now tied for the second most wins in Formula 1, behind, of course, the Frenchman Alain Prost. I think, it is on 53. Jordan versus BAR. An unlikely battle that is developing this season is the battle for third in the Constructors. Jordan seemed to have the pace, but relentless consistency from BAR. I was tempted to put relentless consistency from James Early, but I put BAR. Proving a match for Eddie Jordan's team. And Coulthard off the mark. After 2 horrific opening rounds of the season for the reigning world champion, which saw him complete 0 racing laps, Coulthard has finally got off the mark, scoring a podium at the San Marino Grand Prix. Did Schumacher cry? I'll assume yes. I mean, he did in real life, didn't he? So I think he achieved that. Was it the 2000 Italian Grand Prix in real life was when Schumacher got to 41 wins? But we were still in Italy. It's San Marino Grand Prix, though. Championship standings before we get into qualifying. It's Schumacher's to lose. Like it was last year, to be fair. Schumacher led 15 rounds last year and then lost championship on the final round. So, if you think about that, the past 19 races, Schumacher has led 18 of them in terms of the championship standings. Yet, he has not won the championship in those last 19 races. James Early sitting in 3rd place. How many points did we score last year? Was it 16? 17? 16? 16 points last year. We're already at half that total this year. And we've only had 3 races. To be fair, we've had a lot of good luck. Coulthard's retired from a couple. I think Barrichello's retired from 2 races. The Jordans have retired from a few races. I think Hakkinen retired from one of them. So we've been given a lot of good luck, but we've made the most of it. I think that's the key here. We've been consistent, and that has meant that we have picked up 3 back-to-back points finishes. Let's make it 4 in a row. Could we make it 4 in a row? Gonna be a tough ask. Let's give it a go. Let's get straight into qualifying for the British Grand Prix. I still do like this picture. That's a nice picture. You know, if you didn't know that was a game, you could be mistaken for saying it kind of looks realistic. Anyway, here we are. Here's the BAR machine. It's beauty. We're on 106% difficulty today. So I had to up it a bit from yesterday. 14 points from the last 5 races. 14 points from the last 6 races, actually, because we retired from the Malaysian Grand Prix. Pretty much. Nice driver image up the top. I did not make that, Aaron. Zsombor made that for me, which is nice of him. But it does look kind of cool, you know. No special helmet. I kind of forgot, I'll be honest. Oh, bloody hell, it's raining in practice as well. I'll make a special helmet for a different race this season. How about the last race of the season? Or maybe the US Grand Prix. How about that? Anyway, let's get into qualifying. Okay, it's dry for qualifying. So that's good. Marcos, how you doing? Welcome. I load me qualifying setup. We qualified P5 yesterday, which is really good. I don't know if we're going to be able to repeat that feat today. I've never been the best at this circuit, but we can give it a go. Right, let's get out there. Do our first run. And 19 flat from Barrichello. Ooh, that's quick. Oh dear. Oh yeah, Ralf Schumacher is dead last right now. Just retirement after retirement. Hopefully he has a... When is Malaysia? Malaysia is actually the last race this season. Yeah, Malaysia is the final race this year, which I did not know was the case. That's really strange, isn't it? Malaysia being the final race. 17 race season. Was the last race... It wasn't the last race of 99. Japan was the last race of 99. Does car go fast? Aaron, of course it goes fast. It's the BAR. It's a beast. Yeah, in 99, Malaysia was before Japan. In 2000, it's after Japan. I'll be aiming for top 8 in qualifying, I think. That's the 18-9 from Michael Schumacher. Can't remember what sort of times I was setting in practice, but I don't think it was in the teens. I don't think I even reached a 119. See what we can muster up on this first run in qualifying. Here we go. May have turned in a little bit too early there, but that's fine. Scrubbed off a bit too much speed at the apex. Nice line through Maggots, Beckett's.
You're down at the first sector.
Old Silverstone is pretty short, yeah. I think the race is 60 laps? Something around there. Yeah, it's strange being the 4th round of the season. I think it was something to do with scheduling issues. So I've been told, or what you guys told me yesterday at least.
You're down at the second sector.
On the power. Down towards the line. This is a banker lap. .3. We go for another. I don't want to catch the Benetton though. That's a better line, I think. We're actually up by a quarter of a second on our previous best. You haven't been since the redesign. I was at Silverstone last month, I think. Maybe it was June, I can't remember. Not for the British Grand Prix.
You're down at the second sector.
Oh, really? We're up by 7/10. Yeah, we got ABS and traction control on. No, we don't have ABS on. We've got traction control on low and stability on low. Got held up there. So it's a 19.9. What could have been? We were 7/10 up. We lost 3/10 in our last sector because of the Benetton. So we can definitely get a 19... Dare I say it? Maybe a 19.4? Silverstone 2021. Where were you sat, Aaron? For that? Oh well, that lap was kind of ruined. If F1 ever went to Donington, I would be there. Because Donington is only about 6 miles away from me. Right on the main straight. Or is this main straight called the Hamilton Straight now? I think. Anyway, first run. Villeneuve's gone faster. He's gone a 19.6. Okay. Okay, Villeneuve. Not bad. What about Brands Hatch? I've never been to Brands Hatch. It's quite far away from me. It's in Kent, I think, isn't it? Which is south of London. And it'd be a pain to get round London to get there. Villeneuve improved to 19.5 now. The rage lives on. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Of course, nobody has to speak in the chat, but speaking in the chat is always fun. Gives me something to talk about. Right, let's get out there and do our second run. We're down in 9th. Sarlo's ahead of me. We can definitely be quicker than Irvine, Sarlo. Button, impressively up in 6th right now. Who's not set a lap time? Hakkinen. I was going to say somebody's missing from the top. Not kills. Well, funnily enough, the I don't know if you saw my background picture. What do you call it? Not a screensaver. What's it called? Just your background picture on a desktop. Desktop wallpaper is not kill. Okay, let's get out there. Mika Hakkinen not set time. I think we can get a 19.5 on a good lap. Maybe a 19.4 on like the best of the best. I don't think there's a UK circuit that suits Formula 1 better than Silverstone right now. And I'm pretty sure almost everybody would have the same opinion. Because where else are you going to go for modern F1? You need a wide circuit, and you're very limited on choices with wide circuits in this country. Like F1 in 2000, narrower cars, shorter cars, lighter cars, that can work on circuits like Donington, Brands Hatch. But nowadays, they're much more suited to any other sort of racing, really. Cadwell Park, that would definitely not work. I can't face another street circuit. Got so many purpose-built circuits. Just got to make use of them. It's still impressive considering the world has so many purpose-built racing circuits, which is awesome. I was looking at going to Catalonia for the Spanish Grand Prix, but I noticed that when it says it's in Barcelona, it's not really in Barcelona, is it? It's like 25 kilometers away. Autopolis.
You're down at the first sector.
I did a bit of sim racing there once on the circuit in a touring car championship. It's a pretty good circuit. Okay, we're down on this lap. We need to make it up in the final sector. Street circuits must be just extremely lucrative. That's the only reason I can see why we go to so many street circuits. Or all the new circuits added are street circuits. Because they must just make so much money. Okay. It's an improvement, but we can definitely find another 3 or 4 tenths. Hello, Parrot. Cool third pole.
You're down at the first sector.
Okay, we're slightly up. I'll have a look at the chat after the lap. That's a bit better.
You're down at the second sector.
Slightly up. Not really matching our PBs though. I think it should be a personal best overall. Oh, 19.4. Never mind. That's okay. That didn't feel that good. Yeah, I'll take it. Cool. Watkins Glen. Do you think Watkins Glen would work with modern F1 cars? It's hard to judge. That's the only thing. Like, you wouldn't have this conversation in the past. You wouldn't think, oh, will F1 cars be able to manage it? This purpose-built racing circuit. And you think, nowadays, because they're so large. Hello, Josh. How you doing? That was a good lap. I don't know how we managed to pull that out of the bag. But I'll take it. Could I drive a real F1 car? Without crashing? Slowly, sure. I mean, I'm guessing most people can. But driving it fast is another question, you know.
Quarter of an hour till the end of the session.
I'm good, Josh. Are you ready for your stream later? We'll go out for one final run, of course. We're down in 6th. Ralph Schumacher has apparently turned up now. He's ahead of me. Villeneuve's only a 10th behind, so we've only got a 10th advantage over my team. I feel like there's another 10th and a half to get. Think we can find another 10th and a half. Right now it's Coulthard in pole. Schumacher second, Hakkinen third, Barrichello fourth. They're so tightly knit, the top 4. There's Ralph Schumacher best of the rest. The Jordans. Frentzen down in 10th. Trulli's in 13th. What's going on with Jordan? Aaron, go on then. Why not? How's my day, Lucky? That's good. Well, I don't know if anybody saw in the Discord. Basically, I have a hatch above my bed that goes to the loft or the attic or whatever you want to call it. Don't ask me why it's above my bed. Terrible planning. It was built like 10 years ago. During the night at 4 AM, I got woke up by a large noise. Opened my eyes, the loft hatch had broke and swung open. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Right, let's get out and do our final run. Can't believe the Jordans are outside the top 10. Well, one's in 10th. But Jordan all the way down. Thank you, Minardi. Aaron, how do you break a keyboard? I don't think I've ever had issues with a keyboard. Arrows, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It was... I saw it just open and I thought, well, that's so strange. And I could not sleep after that. So I just got out of bed at 4 a.m. I had about, I don't know, 3 hours sleep, 4 hours sleep. I just went to McDonald's for breakfast. I thought, why not? I've got a blue flag for who? It's a Sauber. I will actually slow down to let the Sauber through, only because I don't want to catch the Minardi on my lap. It's okay, Daniel, you have not missed much. We're about to go for our final run in qualifying. 19.2, yeah, I think that would be the limit. 19.3, 19.2, something like that. We have to hook everything together. I think there's time to gain in the middle sector. That's where I think we can gain a 10th and a half. We could be looking at a P5 if we can hook it together. The version I use is it's in the download section of my Discord. But if you don't have Discord or don't use Discord, searching F1 Challenge download. myabandonware.com I think has a download. I've not used that website, but people say it works.
You're down at the first sector.
Fraction of a second down in the first sector. Of course, we have got this lap and one other lap. So, got 2 attempts, really. .4:50 a.m. for work. Brilliant. Back a few years ago, I took a year away from university, and it was when COVID started. And I was working in a supermarket, so nothing much. But the shifts were 2 a.m. We had to start at 2 a.m. And I can't sleep when it's light outside. I'm a very light sleeper. So I'd go days and days on end by just having 1 hour sleep. It's horrible. Josh, this season has gone fantastic so far. 3 races in, 8 points, 1 podium, 3rd in the championship. We've had a lot of good luck. Coulthard's retired from multiple races, same with Barrichello, same with the Jordans.
You're down at the first sector.
Bit of understeer there through Stowe. Brake late. Oh, please don't catch the Minardi. No. Missed the apex completely. Might be down on this one. Oh no, we're up by 10th. Okay. How does time work? Felt like a scruffy lap, but apparently it's an improvement. Can we carry that improvement across the line? Here we go. 19.3, that's 5th place. We've done it again. Can you believe that? 19.3, I think we could have got a 19.2. But a 19.3, we're getting closer and closer to like the front runners. It's brilliant, I'd say. Absolutely fantastic.
There's only 3 minutes to go.
No idea what's happened to the Jordans. How were they this far off? Is it just the circuit characteristics? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the end of the session, guys. David Coulthard, pole position at his home Grand Prix. And, I mean, we saw what happened to Coulthard the first 2 races of this season. He is the reigning world champion, bear in mind. Stalled on the grid for the first 2 races. Finished second yesterday at San Marino. And now, here he is claiming pole position. Michael Schumacher in second place. Mika Hakkinen, Rubens Barrichello, the usual top 4. James Early, for the second race running, qualifies in 5th. Ralf Schumacher, only a 10th behind in 6th. Villeneuve, a further 10th behind in 7th. Jarno Trulli, the lead Jordan, in 8th place. Mika Salo, once again in the top 10 for Sauber. And Jenson Button at his first home Grand Prix rounds out the top 10. Eddie Irvine, of course, is making his 100th race start today. Qualifies 11th with Fisichella in 12th. Frentzen in the Jordan all the way down in 13th. How has that happened? Did I see the pit entry from Minardi? I did not see the pit entry from Minardi. What happened? Anyway. Jos Verstappen, De La Rosa, the 2 arrows, 14th and 15th. Furtz in the second, Benetton down in 16th place. Then we have the 9th row of the grid, Diniz and Herbert. The 10th consists of Alesi and Mazzacane. And then Heidfeld in the second, Prost, and Genet in the second, Minardi, rounding out the grid. He cut it. Oh, he might have. Do I support any F1 team? No, I don't. I used to support McLaren, but then they kind of got better and I didn't want to support them anymore. So then I thought Williams. I don't know. I don't like supporting good teams. I know that sounds weird. I just like supporting the underdogs, you know? Anyway, guys, let me ask the question in chat. You can vote on this for pit stop strategy. A rotating calendar in Formula 1. What do you mean by that? As in the British Grand Prix. Let's say, for example, there's a British Grand Prix each year and it rotates. What circuit is that? Strategy. You go 1 stop, 2 stop. I'm doing this one-handed, so that's why there's no capital letters or punctuation, nor the lack of correct grammar. I think there we go. Strategy. It's strategy question mark. Shall we go for a 1 stop, 2 stop, or a 3 stop? Up to you guys, of course. So just support Ferrari. I mean, the way things are going. Oh dear. Oh no. Here we go. Wet tyre time, guys. Wet tyre time. Oh dear. Oh no. It is it's April in Great Britain, so chances of rain is high, and clearly we've got rain. Projected conditions raining as well. The ambient temperature is pretty low, so the chances of it drying is slim. So what do we think, guys? 1 stop? We could potentially go 1 stop because of the... Or just fill up with, you know, the decent amount of fuel. It's a 60 lap race. If we put in, say, 26 laps of fuel, usually our fuel consumption is lower, especially in the rain. It'll be even lower, so that'll probably get us to lap 30 if we want to. Why nearly always you start slower than AI? I haven't noticed. I thought we've had some pretty good starts. I'm not very good at starts in general. Well, it's 35 laps of fuel. Okay, sure. I'm going to put in 30 laps of fuel because fuel consumption will be low. It'll probably get us to lap 34, 35. And then we'll sort out the rest of it when we get there. It says projected conditions are raining, but that only tells us the story of an hour ahead, as far as I'm aware. Okay. Let's go racing, shall we, guys? Oh, wait. I didn't even load my race setup. That would have been bad. Our brakes would have failed on, like, lap 10. I put 108 litres in. That's a heavy boy. A heavy, heavy boy. Okay. It's race time. Just going to lower the front wing a tad. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I was about to start on soft tyres. Right. Well, let me end that poll. I guess it doesn't really mean much now, does it? I've ended the poll. Well, there's only one more thing to do, and that's go racing. The 2000 British Grand Prix is next, and in heavy rain conditions. Yeah, we'll make the strategy as we go.
Welcome to Great Britain for round 4 of the 2000 FIA Formula 1 World Championship. As you can see, it's raining hard and it's forecast to stay.
Forecast to stay. Amazing. Oh god, look those brave grid girls.
David Coulthard first.
Yes, we got wet tyres on.
Michael Schumacher second. Mika Hakkinen just managed to get the edge over his championship rival, the BAR driver.
He's not really my rival though, is he?
Rubens Barrichello fourth. The BAR driver performed brilliantly in qualifying to line up fifth. Schumacher sixth. Jacques Villeneuve couldn't quite match the pace of his teammate. He starts seventh. Trulli, 8th. Sarlo, 9th. Jenson Button, 10th. Eddie Irvine,
Button in
11th.
10th is pretty impressive.
Giancarlo Fisichella, 12th. Heinz Harald Frentzen,
Frentzen in 13th is the opposite of impressive.
Jos Verstappen, 14th. Pedro de la Rosa, 15th. Alexander Wirtz, 16th. Pedro Diniz, 17th. Johnny Herbert, 18th.
Kind of YouTuber that YouTube suggests me. At least YouTubers doing their job.
20th. Heidfeld, 21st. Genet, 22nd.
Okay, I might be slow at the start because the traction is going to be very, very difficult. But I'll try my best. Keep an eye on the lights and let's get this race underway. Yeah, not much grip. And I'm being swarmed. Need to get some of those positions back. Oh, they've all lifted off. Brilliant. We lost 4 positions. Coulthard did not stall. Nobody stalled, actually. Back up the inside of Trulli. I've gone slightly wide, though. Michael Schumacher down in 7th. Schumacher's had an appalling start. And is that Sarlo in 6th? Let's hope we get used to this rain quickly. Of course, all our rivals might have a lot less fuel on board. Where is my... Villeneuve's in the lead! Jacques Villeneuve's in the lead! I don't mean to shout, but... that's extreme.
Sarlo,
What?
running 7th, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 8th.
Oh, there's no grip there. Sorry, I need to have a look at this. Oh, never mind. Hakkinen has just taken the lead. Okay, Villeneuve... wait. No, Villeneuve is in the lead. That's bugged. Okay, Villeneuve's in the lead. What? Jacques Villeneuve's gone from 7th to 1st in 1 lap. That's one hell of a start. He leads. We've got Häkkinen in 2nd. It's really bugged right now. Ralf Schumacher in 3rd. Coulthard in 4th. No, well, that's so confusing. Coulthard's in 2nd. It's not updated. Okay, we'll have a look in a few laps' time because that's clearly wrong. Let's unpause. Just a crazy start to the race. I don't really know what's happened. I can see Ferraris all over the place. There's a yellow flag out. Who's it for? Is it for Michael Schumacher? I'll try and... Oh god, he's gone really defensive. Try and stay as close as I can for as long as I can. I think Villeneuve has been passed now. I think he's down to 2nd. Bloody hell, Schumacher, where are you going, lad? Hello, Retro. Welcome. Join us in the crazy British Grand Prix. Schumacher darting all over the track. All over the circuit. He's gone super to the inside there. Forcing his way past Salo. The German getting his elbows out. And the Finnish driver relegated to outside the points. I'm pretty sure every time we look at Schumacher, he's extending track limits. So, misfortune for one BAR driver, me, fortune for the other, Jacques Villeneuve. How many seasons do I intend to play? Basically until I get bored. This is where I seem to gain, so I'm just about keeping up right now. Which is good. I think Villeneuve's down to 3rd now. His 1 lap in the lead is over. Fisichella's now behind me. Oh no! No, I think he is, yeah. Sorry, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, Villeneuve in 3rd. Hello, Gavin. I'm good, thank you.
Solo is running 7th. Is right in front of you. You're running 8th.
Adrian, how are you doing? Or Adrian, depending on the pronunciation. I'm struggling to keep up. I'm just hoping it's down to... Projected was raining, yeah. So at least it's going to be raining for a while. Villeneuve under pressure here from Ralf Schumacher. I can see. Just up ahead. The McLarens have checked out in the lead. Schumacher going across the grass again. I qualified 5th, Villeneuve in 7th. Villeneuve was up to P1 by the end of lap 1. I'll stick my nose up inside of the next corner. Oh. No. Villeneuve's doing a great job at holding everybody up. That's track extending, Trulli. Where you going, lad? Is the spray getting worse? I cannot see a thing here. I cannot see anything. Got the inside of Salo. Might hold that around the outside. I've got it. Oh, I did not even mean to send it on Barrichello, but too tight of a line, I think. It's not going to work. Ferrari's just squabbling over places, but Schumacher's ahead now, so I think he's going to be putting the pressure on his brother, and then eventually the 97 world champion Villeneuve is going to be under immense pressure from the German. I mean, he's already under immense pressure from one German. And it's about to be two. Schumacher's off the track again! Bloody hell, Schumacher. I know he's supposed to be good in the rain and all, but taking liberties a bit. And now he's got to run on his brother Ralph. Let's have a look at the tyres. Tyres are a little bit cold. The fronts are a little bit cold. The rear seem okay.
Is running 6. Is right in front of you. You're running 7.
Alright, Keller makes a mistake, and we don't need a second invitation. We're into the points. Schumacher running wide. Is this our chance to overtake the two-time world champion? There we go. Okay, I'll take it. Don't know how long we're going to stay ahead. Where the hell is the McLarens? Or are the McLarens? They have gone.
Truly, has smoke coming from his engine.
Oh! One Jordan is out. Jarno Trulli. Yeah, who's the real Rainmaster? James Early or Michael Schumacher? Ooh, sideswipe there for Ralf Schumacher.
Is out. He's blown the engine.
Come on, Ralph. What you got, lad? You going to go defensive? He is going to go defensive. Very tight line. Michael Schumacher! That cannot be a legal overtake. Where have you come from? I need to take a replay of that. Where the hell did...
Schumacher is running 5th. Is right in front of you. You're running 6th.
I did not see Michael in the mirrors. I was not expecting that at all. I'm gonna guess he was off the track because I left no space on the inside. What's gonna happen here then? Yeah, he's just... Well, to be fair, he kind of stayed on the track, mounted the curb, he took the position. I guess all is fair. Meanwhile, where's Mr. Jarno Trulli? Oh, there he is. Let's see what happened to him. Do I have a Nicky helmet? No, that is just my helmet. Bloody hell. When did he retire? I'm going backwards, if you can't tell. In time, just to see when Trulli retired. Was it not within the last 40 seconds? Oh no, there he is. Just stopped on track. Gets past by his teammate. Nice. Why does my car have 7 gears? Because it did in real life. Okay, let's unpause. We've got Schumacher to chase down again. Did it only have 2? 6, sorry? Somebody will have to confirm that for me. Villeneuve, once again, side by side with Ralph. He's got the inside line into the left-hander. And there goes Michael! Surely not around the outside of Villeneuve. Why do we have 7 gears then? Who's decided to stick 7 gears on a car that only had 6? Oh, Villeneuve, Villeneuve absolutely getting dropped here. Oh dear, Villeneuve. Oh, there's no grip there. I thought I was going to take him around the outside. 5th and 6th for BAR right now.
Villeneuve is running 5th. It's right in front of you.
Oh, he's missed the turn in.
You're running 6th.
I'm disappointed in Villeneuve. How's he gone from 1st on the first lap? Now he's down to 6th. Well, we're ahead of my teammate then. I honestly thought when I saw him lead after the first lap, I thought, Jack Villeneuve victory? First ever BAR win? Villeneuve, 2000 British Grand Prix? Yeah, we got a load of fuel on board. We'll do a full race update in a second, guys. Newhouse is not leading. He's now 6th. He's slipped down.
Schumacher is running 4th.
I don't think the wet weather is that advanced, Charlie, for the grip to be on the outside of the corners. At least I can't seem to find grip on the outside of corners. Right, let's do a full race update, see where everybody is. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Okay, Häkkinen is first with Coulthard second. They're already lapping back markers on lap 9. Michael Schumacher is 25 seconds behind the McLarens after 8.5 laps. Then it's Ralf Schumacher in 4th. Let's see. To be fair, the McLarens are clearly on a 2-stop. They've got 14 laps of fuel, 15 laps of fuel remaining, respectively. Schumacher has 31 laps left. Ralf Schumacher, 18 laps of fuel left. We've got loads of fuel left. Villeneuve is also on a 1-stop with 24 laps of fuel left in the tank. So there's still potential here. Mika Salo is on a lighter fuel load. Rubens Barrichello is on a 1-stop. So he's probably going to get past my teammate at some point. Then we got Fisichella. Frenzen's only made his way up to 10th place. He's on a heavy fuel load though. So that's probably halting his progress a little bit. Then we got Jenson Button, 11th. De La Rosa in 12th. Verstappen in 13th, right on the back of his teammate. That might be a switch of positions there. Wirtz right behind this battle, followed by Diniz. Eddie Irvine has slipped all the way down to 16th. I think he started in 11th. Then it's Herbert, Mazzacane, Alesi, Genet, Heidfeld. And then we've got Trolli out the race. Oh, these are actually 1-stoppers. They are actually 1-stoppers. And we're on a 1-stop, so this could work. This could work. I think we could still get some points today. Need some crazy incidents, I think, if we want to get podium. But it's already been pretty crazy so far in the first 9 laps. I know Ralph Schumacher's on a lighter fuel load, so I'll just try and keep the pressure on as best I can.
Has a problem with its suspension.
Diniz out. And we're right on the back of Ralph Schumacher here. In the battle for 4th place.
Is out. His suspension has collapsed.
There goes the Sauber.
Schumacher is running 4th. Is right in front of you.
The Michael has disappeared. Ooh, getting very close to the apex of Stowe. I think this is the first rain-affected race so far this year. Last year we had a number of races rain-affected. Some fared better than others. I remember the bad ones, Monaco and Hungary, and of course Malaysia. There's some good ones though last year. Suzuka from last to 6th was a highlight. Got to find a way through here. This is where I'm really quick. Gonna go for it. He turned in late to the apex. And we've got it. 4th place.
Schumacher is running 3rd, about 5 seconds ahead. You're running 4th.
6 seconds to Schumi. The Michael. That's a poor corner. A lot of understeer. Just taking too much speed. Ever return to the channel? Probably not in the conventional form of a driver. Cockville, I love that surname. I'll tell you who doesn't love that surname. Taylor does not love that surname. Yes, Volcom, if you want this T-Cam, it is, once again, my download section of my Discord. It's the CFG. Which you just put in the season data. No, it's not season data save. It's just the save file in your F1 Challenge directory. I can continue my 2008 season. No, I don't want to. I don't like that career because it's unrealistic. As in, they might appear on my channel in videos such as, I don't know, race reviews, or if I do my end of season F1 quiz. Although they don't actually watch the races, so it'll be quite funny. I think Schumacher's got back marker traffic. What do you mean by that, Ketchup? Is it like online?
Schumacher is running third, about 5 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
Villeneuve down to 7th. Oh my gosh. 4 of them in a line. I don't like the Codemasters F1 games, so I definitely would not play this online. Oh my gosh, Minardi. Driving past them like they're not there. See you later, Heidfeld. Yeah, Schumacher's dropping me easy. Michael Schumacher. Ralph Schumacher's keeping me very honest.
Schumacher is running third, about 10 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
So do you mean that, Ketchup, do you mean that the viewers are an AI or the viewers are actually racing? Like, see, oh no. F1 Challenge Online is rubbish. I would never do that. No offense to those people who do like racing this game online, but it's the worst experience ever. And the Codemasters games are, I do not like them. The only shot I'd ever have at running some sort of championship is if it's on a game like R Factor 2. R Factor 2 is... Who's that? Or was that Mazzacane? Or Mazzacane? R Factor 2 is my only realistic one that I'd use.
Schumacher is running third, about 10 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
Oh! Oh dear. And I'd never be able to run some sort of AI championship purely because there's no live timing for the game, so it'll be impossible to keep track of what's happening. An external live timing application is what's needed, and a game this old does not have it, even though you can export telemetry. So I don't know why it doesn't record telemetry live to an external program. Ralphie boy's all over me still. Maybe Williams could score the first points of the season. That's nice and wide. Yeah, this is going to be a long race. We're about to cross the line to complete a quarter of the race.
Schumacher is running third, about 10 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
If I ever grow this YouTube channel to a size that means I can run a championship on Art Factor 2, then I'd do that. I'd definitely do that. But for now, it's not really plausible. Who's excited for the Belgian Grand Prix next weekend? Raise your hands. I am. I cannot wait. Hello, Scratchers. Welcome to the stream. I just hope for entertainment's sake that the top three cars, top three teams are quite close together.
Schumacher is running third, about 15 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
Because I'm pretty certain Verstappen's going to win the championship and Red Bull's going to win the championship. I don't think anybody's going to catch them. But for the rest of the season, I'd like to see a three-way fight between Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull. New Spa. Has anything changed to the actual layout, or is it just the, you know, profiling of the outside of the circuit? So I've seen some pictures. Hakkinen and Coulthard running away with this one. Zambor where no driver can see because of the smoke screen, the orange smoke screen. I'm surprised they're not banned, honestly. The whatever they're called, the smoke things. I'm very surprised. That Austria, out of turn, don't know where it was. Out of turn 5. On board, it looked like it was so difficult to see.
Schumacher is running third, about 15 seconds ahead.
Well, I think they won't enforce it until some accident happens, and then they'll be all over it. Hello, Mark. Oh, bit loose, bit loosey-goosey through there. Are any of the drivers asthmatic?
Mika Hakkinen has a problem with his suspension.
Hakkinen! Suspension failure! We'll take a replay. That's going to elevate me up into third.
Hakkinen is out.
He's out! He's out the race, guys!
Jenson Button has lost his front wing.
What? Button in the wars? Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Hakkinen, firstly, he's leading the race. You know, he's been leading since lap 2.
Has taken the lead.
Yeah, it's going all nice and swimmingly for Mr. Hakkinen until... Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, there it is. Slams on the brakes. Off the circuit he goes. Hakkinen out, and at the same time, Jenson Button lost his front wing, so we'll see what happened there as well. Yeah, Verstappen this season is just being consistent. Consistently good, of course. Everybody's just kind of failed around him. But that's what you need for a championship. Where is Mr. Button? How has he done this? So he's got a front wing at this point. Coulthard, yeah, Coulthard in the lead now. He's lapping people. He laps a Minardi, and now he's lapping a Prost. Oh, that looks really sped up. Is that the normal speed? Dive bombs. Who's that? What's his name? A lazy? Was that a lazy? I think that was a lazy. So Button's lost his front wing. It's first ever home Grand Prix. Not good. Not good. Yes, I am more looking forward to next Thursday than I am to the Belgian Grand Prix. Because... does anybody know why? Does anybody want to hazard a guess as to why I'm so excited for next Thursday? Something pretty big is happening next Thursday. I know I'm not getting married or anything. Oh yeah, Timo's got it. No, it's not my birthday. It's F1 Manager 22 release day. My birthday's 20th of April. Oh, here's a pub quiz question. James Early's birthday is 20th of April. What other famous, notable, historic figure shares that birthday?
Schumacher is running second, about 15 seconds ahead. You're running third.
Bingo! Adolf Hitler. Born 20th of April, died 30th of April. Oh, we're in third then. This is good. James Early out of context.
Williams are ready in the pits.
Pub quiz question number 1. What does Hitler and James Early have in common? They both got rejected from art school. They both have a hatred for unjust academics, not allowing me access to an art school. I had you on the run there, guys, didn't I? Bad driving, thank you. Aaron, there's a famous person born on every day of the year. There's that many celebrities and famous figures. There's not a day goes by without a famous person celebrating a birthday. Well, funnily enough, my girlfriend has the exact same birthday as me. How weird is that? She's 3 years younger than me, though. Share a birthday with Fisichella? No way. Okay, I'm not saying Adolf Hitler's a celebrity. I meant he's a notable historic figure.
David Coulthard has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Baby Coulthard, rapid. Been together a year and a half. Well, it depends what you consider a celebrity, I guess, then, Dom.
Schumacher is running second, about 20 seconds ahead. You're running third.
I'll be happily a lap behind Schumacher if it means we get a podium. Yes, Aaron, I do. Josh, I'm gonna ignore that comment. Still got 12 laps of fuel left. A lot of fuel left on board. Oh yeah, let's have a look at the tyres. It's looking alright. I think the conditions have stayed the same throughout the whole race, to be fair. Happy birthday with Lawrence. Yeah, it doesn't really mean anything, Aaron. I'm sorry to break it to you. Only one corner was changed or doubled. As in, the width of it is doubled.
Schumacher is running second, about 20 seconds ahead.
But they're on the same day as Hamilton.
You're running third.
I know that's in January then. January? Is it January 3rd? Everybody's going to call me a massive Hamilton fanboy now if I know that. I also would know Verstappen's. I think that was like September 19th. Or September 29th. Oh, Coulthard fastest lap. 7th. Okay, Max is September 3rd. I'm getting the correct months. January 7th. Quite popular birthday then. It's a safety car in 2000. There was in real life, not in this game. Same birthday as Nicholas Latifi. Oh dear. The kid got kicked out of house on his birthday. Oh no. I've never really liked my own birthday, at least. The thing that annoys me is people who wish you happy birthday but don't speak to you on any other day of the year. Do you know, just because it's my birthday means it's suddenly important. Like, I don't like it. Ooh, a lazy out. That means nothing because he's in a Prost. Oh yeah, there he is. I can see him on the exit of Stowe. And it's not more about how they send me a nice message. It's more the fact that, okay, my generation, the only people who wish me a happy birthday, apart from the odd few, are people who get notified on Facebook or Snapchat or whatever that it is my birthday. They wouldn't know otherwise. I guess I don't know. I feel like I'm good at remembering dates, so I usually remember important dates. But I deleted all my social media. Not as a social experiment, just because I didn't want it. And it got to my birthday. I think 2 people wished me happy birthday. In the people I know in real life, you know. That's including family members. I thought, well, suddenly, now they're not notified on Facebook, they're not wishing me happy birthday. Coulthard into the pits, okay. Editor ready in the pits. What are they going on to? I'm going to check in a sec. But anyway, I don't really like my birthday. I like celebrating other people's birthdays, which makes me a massive hypocrite because I'm the person to wish other people happy birthday, but not speak to them throughout the rest of the year. But I don't like it when it happens to me. Oh well. Not a big deal. Exactly. 20th of April is known as National Weed Smoking Day or something? 420 blaze it. So I've heard. I don't partake. Yeah, where is Barrichello?
Schumacher is running second.
Shall we have a look through the grid?
25 seconds
Just to
ahead.
see what's going on. Let me get onto the hangar
You're
straight.
running third.
You did the weed 7 times. That doesn't mean anything to me. I have no idea. You could say you've done it 100 times. I don't know if that's a lot or not. Coffee better than weed. Yeah, I agree, Simon. I agree. Okay. So we got Coulthard first, who's been into the pits. He came into the pits, but he's on a 2-stop. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. He's on a 2-stop. He's still on the wets. Then we got Schumacher, who's obviously on that 1-stop. He's still 20 seconds behind Coulthard, though. Then it's me. I'm doing well. Ralf Schumacher, Rubens Barrichello. Ralf Schumacher's pitting soon. I think Villeneuve might still be behind Ralf Schumacher when he comes out of the pits. Congratulations, Aaron. 100. The first of many, I'm sure. We got Frentzen, who's worked his way up to 7th. Mikasalo slipped down to 8th. Irvine in 9th. Fisichella rounding out the top 10. De La Rosa and Verstappen. De La Rosa's pitting this lap, though. Then we got Wirtz in 13th. Button in 14th. Of course, he had to pit extra time. And he's filled up to the maximum. He's got 35 laps of fuel left. Damn. Herbert, Genet, Heidfeld. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 retirements so far as we're approaching 50% race distance. I think safety cars are a good feature in Formula 1. You know when there's a really, really boring race and then somebody retires and then you look and you think, oh, please, it's got to be a safety car. It's got to be a safety car. They bring out the VSC. You're thinking, no, it's on the track. It's got to be a full safety car, surely. And then they upgrade it to a full safety car. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. Bloody hell, that's a bit wide. Oh, yeah, of course. Safety car is... It plays a safety role. I mean, that's what it's there for. But in terms of, you know, spicing up a boring race, it's good. It works. So it serves 2 purposes, really. It's there for safety, but it just so happens to create entertainment as well. A win-win.
Schumacher is running second, about 25 seconds ahead. You're running third.
I don't mind the fact there's no safety car in this game, because the seasons I play, everybody has terrible reliability, so I see enough action and drama. I mean, imagine how many safety cars we'd have. A lot. He does have an RCD file. I deleted it though. I think Ralf Schumacher is pitting this lap. This we'll hear in a second.
Williams
Yep.
already in the pit.
Ralf Schumacher into the pits this lap then. I don't know how much time you lose in the pits. If there's anything more than 20 seconds, Villeneuve should be ahead of him. I love that. Thank you, Verstappen. The bridge section is one hell of a series of corners.
Schumacher is running second, about 25
Such
seconds
high
ahead.
loads on the car through the right-hander under the bridge. Oh, that's wide. Oh dear. Everything's settled down a bit now. I'm just hoping for a bit more chaos. I'm not ruling out... I don't want to jinx it, but I'm not ruling out the possibility of a victory. That's all I'm saying. Imagine if I won my home Grand Prix in a BAR in 2000. I prefer this. I don't know. I prefer, but I don't know which version I prefer. I like both versions of Silverstone. I think the more modern version of Silverstone offers a greater fan experience if you're there in person. But for race, it probably offers better racing as well, to be fair. But it doesn't flow as well. I've agreed if I get a podium, I'll drink the wine bottle that's next to me.
Already in the pits. Schumacher is running second, about 25 seconds ahead. You're running third.
Drink it out, you shoe. I'd have to go find a shoe. Wine out of a dirty shoe. Can't think of much worse. Gotta do a shoey on the podium. I mean, if we were doing it in real life, a shoey full of champagne and rainwater and sweat out of a sock. Oh dear. It gets worse. Any more bad ideas? I mean, you'd say you'd never drink a shoey, but if you were asked, would you drink a shoey in exchange you get to win a Formula 1 Grand Prix, I'm going to guess most of you'd say yes. Alright, Kelly's going to be on the back of me soon. If you want to stream tomorrow, maybe a shoey won't be too smart. I haven't drank alcohol for months and months, maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. So I had 3 glasses of wine yesterday. Not much at all. And it went straight to my head. I thought, what's wrong with me? My body's failing me. Oh, that's wide. If I get a podium, I can't even speak. If I get a podium, donuts on the start finish straight, I suppose we could. Okay, everybody, question time. If you could win one race, one Formula 1 Grand Prix, which one would it be? It can be past or present. And why? For me, it would probably be the British Grand Prix, just because I'm British. Home Grand Prix and all that. I'm going to guess most of you would say your home Grand Prix, if you have a home Grand Prix. Barrichello, man. How many times have you track extended there? Win Silverstone 1950, just be the first Formula 1 Grand Prix winner of the World Championship era. Look at this slow coach. Jack Daniels with ice. I'm not the biggest fan of whiskey. Only because... No, actually, no, I don't mind whiskey that much. I don't like spiced rum. Monaco GP, no question. I mean, that would be a crazy one to win. I think if you were driving for Ferrari, it's hard to say anything other than the Italian Grand Prix. It looks to be, yeah, there looks to be a little bit of a drier line forming.
Pit crew ready.
Okay, let's not just limit it to Formula 1. I'm not pitting this stuff. I don't know why it's requested it again. If you could win any race in motorsport, past or present. Let's see if the answers change.
Schumacher is running second, about 30 seconds ahead. You're running
Does he drive
third.
around the outside again? When is he going to learn it doesn't work around the outside of Copt in the rain? Le Mans 24, Le Mans 24, 1966 Le Mans, Isle of Man TT, Indy 500. That's interesting then. So, most of you are massive Formula 1 fans, and I'm going to guess most of you are, you know, your main motorsport is Formula 1. But almost all of you say you'd rather win, you know, a different form of motorsport as your ultimate race. So I'm racing Barrichello for a podium here. Hope I don't lose it. Le Mans victory worth more than F1 before 1990. Do you think it's changed now? Do you think Le Mans worth less than a F1 victory?
Schumacher is running second, about 35 seconds ahead. You're running third.
It is strange, yeah, because I'd consider Formula 1 to be the pinnacle of motorsport. Just because what it is. But it doesn't have the pinnacle of racing. It doesn't have a one race that stands out above the rest. Some people say Monaco, but really it's, you know, compared to like Le Mans 24 hours, it's like child's play. But then you don't see WEC being the biggest motorsport. What the hell, Barrichello? We have to defend here. Break deep. Keep the position. Thank you.
Jaguar are ready in the pits.
So you can beat Senna in his backyard. Wonder what the fans would think of that. Interlagos is my favourite track, so I'd like to win there. We've actually got a bit of wear on the tyres. That's the first time I've ever seen wear on these tyres.
You're running third.
For a car short ride on the motorway. I thought it was a old GP2 car. Guess it's an old GP2 car, but somebody painted it by the looks of it. I think Max could win it 3 races before the end, 4 races before the end, maybe. Adelaide 95. Okay. Who won Adelaide 95 in real life? Completely forgotten. Pop quiz question. How many Formula 1 Grand Prix did the Adelaide Street Circuit host? I was doing a quiz today. I've actually forgotten the answer though. Oh, Hill, okay.
Schumacher is running second, about 40 seconds ahead. You're running third.
11, yes. Correct. 1 point to Super Gazelle. Are we pitting this lap? No, we can pit next lap, can't we? Is that the same race that David Coulthard crashed going to the pits? Is it that Adelaide race? Ah, yes. That's what I remember from that race. We can stay out one more lap, guys. We've got enough fuel for one more. I think it's too risky to go on to inters. What does everybody think? Inters or wets? There's a slight drier line forming, but I don't think it's dry enough for inters. What does everybody think? What year was the first World Drivers' Championship British Grand Prix? World Drivers' Championship British Grand Prix, as in the first British person to win a World Drivers' Championship, or the first
Running second, about 40 seconds ahead.
Mike Hawthorne,
You're
1958.
running third.
It's the first British champion. Stay on wets, wets. Most people saying wets, okay. The race itself, 1950 British Grand Prix. May the... I want to say it was May the 4th, 1950. Right, let's pit. Gonna stay on the wets. Put in 25 laps of fuel. That'll get us to the end. Should do it. 13th. Ah, that's close. I knew it was May 1950. Yeah, I think it's the safest option to stay on wets. If we go on inters, the only thing we risk is losing. We're not going to gain anything. We're so far behind Michael Schumacher. Don't know how long Barrichello's staying out. What if we're pitting at the same lap? Oh dear. But less fuel. How much less? I'm scared actually. I'm scared to put less. Just in case something happens in the second half of the race. Ferrari are not ready in the pits, so Barrichello not pitting this lap. I need to figure out how to actually get into the pits now. Beautiful.
Barrichello is running third.
Yeah, good idea of Bent's. Although it might never move over to inters, we don't know. So it's best to just fuel up to the end just in case. They look like very strange wet tyres, thank you.
Coulthard has just put up the
Benson's going
fastest lap of
through.
the race.
And Ralph Schumacher. Damn it. Brenson's on a one stop. He's not stopped yet, so we should still be ahead. Oh yeah, Ralph Schumacher is on his two stop, isn't he? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Everything is okay. Villeneuve is 7th right now. I don't think he'd be scoring points unless somebody retires. Can't believe Villeneuve was leading after turn 1. That's not turn 1, lap 1. Which team did I take first in F1 Manager? We're taking out Aston Martin. I was going to say Alfa Romeo then. Aston Martin. I think they got about 17% of the votes. It was all very close. Aston Martin, Alfa, Williams, Ferrari. There were quite a few votes for them. 1 vote for Red Bull out of about 150 votes. Coulthard is a lap ahead of me. Ouch.
Schumacher is running 5th, about 5 seconds ahead. You're running 6th.
Wide. If Barrichello jumps me, then the podium looks very unlikely. It's going to be interesting managing Aston Martin. I'm unsure whether to change the lineup or keep it. It all depends on. I don't know how good the junior drivers are. So I guess we'll have a look when we get into the game. Very excited to see how it all works. I've purposely not looked at too much of the gameplay because I don't want it to be spoilt for me.
Jaguar, already in the pits.
Like, I've purposely avoided looking at any of the qualifying, the practice, the race gameplay because I do not want it spoilt for me. It ruins the hype.
David Coulthard has just put up the fastest
What's our
lap of the
fastest?
race.
Vettel is 5th World Drivers' Championship. The thing is, I feel like it's going to take a few years to rebuild the team, and by that point,
Schumacher is running 5th, about 5
will Vettel
seconds
still be
ahead.
the man?
You're running 6th.
It's hard to say. I want to get rid of Stroll. Not a big fan of Lance Stroll as a driver. I mean, I guess that'd be pretty impossible if it was in real life because his dad owns the team. They said they're changing the youth driver stats, so they might get higher. So I've heard. I don't know if that's true. Or they've said it, at least. I hope somebody figures out how to mod other drivers in. You know, you could just add like a whole pool of drivers from other racing series.
Just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Take Williams and bring Stroll back. Too bad of an idea.
Villeneuve has retired in
Oh,
second place.
what? Villeneuve, 3 retirements in 4 races.
About 5 seconds ahead.
There we go. Villeneuve's out. Let's have a look what happened.
Michael Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Off he goes. Oh dear. Oh dear, Villeneuve. Oh dearie, dearie me. So Villeneuve's chances at points, gone. Barrichello, still 5 laps of fuel left. He's 30 seconds clear of Frentzen. Barrichello's going to be about 10 seconds ahead of me. I'm already 7 seconds behind Ralf Schumacher. This is turning into... It's rapidly turning into not as good of a race. I'm not going to give up hope. Still 21 laps to go. Replace JB. To be fair, it wasn't his fault. Just a mechanical failure. Although he did go from first down to 6th in about 2 laps. But then again, he did go from 7th to 1st in the first lap. Swings and roundabouts. You know, he has his ups, his downs. With a bit more luck, replace the whole... Yeah, we need to replace the whole car. At least his car. My car seems fine. Fingers crossed.
Ferrari, already in the pits. David Coulthard has just put up the
Hungarian
fastest
guy
lap
from
of the
Customer
race.
from Zsombor. Zsombor. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but... Get out my way, Jaguar.
Schumacher is running 5th, about 10 seconds ahead. You're running 6th.
Oh, Zsombor is there. You got a shout out, Zsombor. The ghost is here, the man himself. The rain seems like it's falling the same amount as it has been the whole race.
Coulthard has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
But there's certainly a drying line. It's visible. Very visible. So look at the tyres are good temperature actually. They're getting close to winters.
Schumacher is running 5th, about 10 seconds ahead. You're running 6th.
What do you guys think? Tyre temps looking decent. Maybe a few more laps before we consider the switch. I'm not even faster than the Jaguar. Damn it. Stupid Stowe corner.
Benetton already in the pits.
I get the results of the junior races. Just an Excel document. All the junior drivers had a, you know, skill rating, just like the main drivers do. And then it's sort of based on their skill. And I just make the results. Stay on wets, okay. Copy that. Copy that pit wall. $11 seconds behind Ralph now. We need them to pit, so I at least stay ahead of them.
Schumacher is running 5th, about 10 seconds ahead.
We've already lost the podium to Barrichello, like, there's absolutely no chance.
Zsombor already in the pits.
Sarlo coming into the pits, I think. Don't think Barrichello's been in the pits yet.
McLaren already in the pits.
Villeneuve's out. Suspension failure. About 4 laps ago. Ouch.
Williams already in the pits. David Coulthard, the race leader, is entering the pits now.
Okay, Coulthard into the pits. He's a lap ahead of me, of course. Yeah, Villeneuve's finished 6th last race. Oh, he's driving his Prost. Here we go.
Schumacher is running 5th. Is right in front of you. You're running 6th.
Ralf Schumacher's rejoined. Well, he's behind me now, so we're up to 5th. We need Frentzen to pit, so we can at least get back up to 4th.
Ferrari are ready in the pits.
That'll be for Barrichello. He's that far ahead. Wow. Ooh. There's Villeneuve's car. It's parked on the exit of whatever that corner is. Vale, I think.
Jordan are ready in the pits.
I find it funny how the cars I've lapped are just sticking to the back of me. Frentzen into the pits, okay. Let's hope we should jump ahead. Frentzen's still in the pits, that's good. We're going to move past into 4th.
Barrichello is running 3rd. About 25
Barrichello,
seconds
23
ahead.
seconds ahead.
You're running 4th.
The dream of a podium at our home Grand Prix is slowly but surely slipping away. The promise was there, the chance was there, and it was a real good chance. But as the laps dwindle away, got just over 15 laps to go, Barrichello is firmly in that final podium position. Yeah, let's do a race update. Okay, race update time. We got Coulthard first. He's on the wet tyres still. He's going to the end now. 28 seconds clear of second place Michael Schumacher, who is going to the end. Of course, Rubens Barrichello's just been into the pits as well. He's in 3rd. Far, far behind his teammates, but crucially far, far ahead of his nearest rival behind the BAR of James Early, who's in 4th place at his home Grand Prix. That's a solid race so far. Still got about 16 laps to go. Heinz-Harald Frentzen is 9 seconds off early, and he's got Ralf Schumacher a few seconds behind him. Mika Salo, 52 seconds off the points right now, but one retirement could see him score a point, a World Championship point. Top 6 get points, of course. Irvine down in 8th, Fisichella 9th, and De La Rosa 10th. De La Rosa's pitting, maybe next lap. His teammate Verstappen right behind him is also going to be pitting in a matter of a few laps. And same with Wirtz. Button's going to the end in 13th place. Johnny Herbert, almost a whole lap behind Button, going to the end in 14th. Heidfeld is a lap behind Herbert. And he's got Genet behind and 16 drivers left in the race. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 retirements. And we've still got 15 laps to go. Still a quarter of the race distance to go in this one. And we're sitting in 4th place. I'd be happy with 4th, but I did really want that podium. There's still a chance we could get a podium if there's a retirement. Not over till it's over. It's Marc Genet. The helicopter. Is the helicopter in? I've not been paying attention. Where is it? 101 people. Very nice. Good to see over 100 people in the stream again. For the 5th stream in a row, we've reached over 100 people. Which is a new James Early record, of course. But who's counting, apart from me?
Arrows already in the pits.
When does F1 Manager come out? Next Thursday. 3 p.m. But it doesn't say what time zone 3 p.m. I don't know. Thank you very much, Ben.
Already in the pits.
Begs the question, why did I not stream on YouTube for the past 7 years? I do have an Excel spreadsheet with the records, actually. I have an Excel spreadsheet for pretty much everything. I know this season the peaks have been 139, 135, 125, and then whatever the peak is today, I don't know.
Minardi already in the pits.
The peak last year was 1-2, maybe 119 or 124, I can't remember. Man of Culture, welcome. Yes, we're 4th. Doing very well.
Barry Kelly is running third, about 25 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
Excel is... I think there's 2 programs I use on a daily basis. Photoshop and Excel. Branson only 7 seconds behind now. I love Excel. It's just so good. There's so much stuff with it. I'm by no means good at Excel, but I do type a lot of information into Excel. For somebody who's never worked with Excel in a professional manner, I do an awful lot with Excel. Too bad I don't get paid for it. All those man hours I've spent slaving away on an Excel document. Coulthard's still a lap ahead. Sheets. Isn't that just Excel, just online? Engine map M. We've gone all through the engine maps.
Is running third, about 30 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
I do know there's an Excel World Championship. I was watching it last week, I think. I know quite a few people who...
Is stuck in first gear.
Verstappen gearbox issues. I know quite a few people who work with Excel for their job.
Arrows already in the pits.
FIA F1 World Excel Championship. I mean, Hamilton did win the 2008 British Grand Prix in similar conditions to this.
Jaguar already in the pits.
You like drawing in solitaire.
David Coulthard.
Good.
has just
Nice.
got the fastest lap of the race.
Nice. Yeah, Frenson's catching pretty quick. I'm going to have to defend. Clearly don't have the pace at this stage of the
Barry
race.
Kelly is running third, about 30 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
The reason I started using Excel a lot was when I originally was just racing, not on videos or streams or anything, just racing my own F1 Challenge seasons, and I wanted to keep track of all the stats. So I just went in Excel and got going. Excelista Motorsports. I'm still putting streamline engineering in the ring for that. You know, that's an option. I propose streamline engineering. War given, it might be Inters, but there's no point switching.
Barrichello has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Barrichello, fastest man on track. To be fair, I think it's still wet for now because the temperatures of the tyres isn't really going through the roof. I already used one, Phil, for F1 Challenge. It's a HTML program.
Barrichello is running third, about 35 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
We've got traction control on low, stability on low. Only because, I mean, I can drive without them, but especially if I'm streaming, I might keep looking at the chat. I don't want to slightly lose concentration and then end up in a wall. So for everybody's safety, mainly mine, got it on low. And he goes wide. Brilliant. Ooh. Still not enough grip though, even with the low traction control.
Rubens Barrichello has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
The Brazilian's absolutely on fire at this stage in the race. I know he's miles behind his teammate though, so he's just kind of solidifying that third place. Well, he's well on his way to claiming a fastest lap. I mean, he's already claimed it. Whether or not he'll still have it by the end of lap 60, well, that remains to be seen. I was reading something about traction control. I think it was completely wrong. It was Wikipedia, so you know, take it with a pinch of salt. But it said something about the FIA only legalised traction control in 2002 or something. And I thought surely it was before that. The Michael might be pretty close to lapping me. 2001, okay. So in 2000 there was no traction control, legally. Hello, Red.
Barrichello has just put up the
Brilliant.
fastest lap of the race.
Barrichello fastest lap, three laps in a row. TC was legalised in 2001. It sounds like a drug. You know, everybody was using it secretly, trying to hide it from the feds. But in 2001, finally, traction control was legalised. You could buy traction control at your local pharmacy. You could get prescriptions to traction control. Suddenly, the 20th of April became 420 traction it. I don't know.
Barrichello is running third, about 40 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
Need traction control to function. Get all skittish. You don't use traction control. Alright, Jax. See you next time. What damage multiplier? 100, Red. The key is to not crash into anything. You can get pills for traction control. Who would have known? That's what Spider-Man was on. That's how he can walk at walls. He's just got illegal driver aids. That's the Ferrari, man. That's Schumacher. And colossally, that's Schumacher.
Second blue, ease
Go on.
off the power and move over until you...
Yeah, if you're using a keyboard, I think traction control is pretty important. AI aggression. I've changed the RCD files a bit, but the aggression is,
running third.
I
About
don't know,
45 seconds
45,
ahead.
something like that.
You're running fourth. Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Schumacher set a fastest lap of the race on the lap he lapped me. What an absolute beast. Now he's overtaking off the friggin' track again. Yeah, Coulthard's in the lead. Schumacher second. Barrichello third. Yes, 45, Red. Can I just send it? I thought it was going to give me space on the inside there. Did I get damage? No, no damage.
Barrichello has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Well, that could have ended in tears. Hello, Nick. Welcome. It's been a solid race. We had a chance at P3, but Barrichello performed the overcut. A very powerful overcut. He's 47 seconds ahead. What was my difficulty? Changes race by race, Red. Right now we're on 106.
Barrichello is running third. About 50 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
Benson taking to the gravel to try and overtake me around the outside of Cops, just like Barrichello did about 20 laps ago. It looks like it's probably Inter's conditions now, but too late to pit, of course. Yeah, and I'm inconsistent on different circuits as well. There's some circuits I'm faster on, but I'm trying to make it so that, you know, in this season, BAR, I'll make the difficulty so that on the best lap I can do, I'll possibly get fifth in qualifying, you know. Oh, never mind. Coulthard fastest lap. Is it in a... Yes, Charlie. They go wide when... Not just when they're near you, actually. When they're just trying to overtake anybody, whether it's an AI or the player. They'll just take weird lines. Oh, what's going on here?
Barrichello is running third. About 50 seconds ahead.
I have no idea, Red.
You're running fourth.
If it's not in the key bindings, then probably not. I don't think this game was made with laptops in mind. Benson's 7/10 behind. Got about 6 laps to go. Just got to keep it neat and tidy. We can claim a 4th place here. You're going to try and stalk the Assetto Corsa? Let's go. Ralph, I have no idea. All I know is he's behind Frentzen. Could be a second, it could be 10. Most likely a second behind. I think I just saw him in the mirrors, maybe about 4 seconds behind. Schumacher fastest. Barrichello, Coulthard and Schumacher all exchanging fastest laps.
Barrichello is running third. About 1 minute.
That's quite exciting.
You're running fourth.
He's gone wide again. Yeah, track looks pretty decent now. Luckily, it didn't get to the point where it's drying out and the AI get, you know, the advantage on the dry line. Assetto courses, it depends what you're doing on it. I've never managed to get that invested in it.
Has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
That's a snap. Let's throw it away now, James. The grip's difficult now that the track conditions are improving. We're still on the wet tyres, of course, just like everybody else. But maybe Frentzen is handling it better than I am. You know what? I can't actually see Ralf Schumacher.
Barry Kelly is running third, about 1 minute ahead. You're running fourth.
He's all over me. Don't think he's going to go for it. We're fine. Does going offline actually cool the tyres on this game?
Just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Coulthard's got 3 laps to go, so we've got 3.5.
Barry Kelly is running third, about 1 minute ahead. You're running fourth.
We've got this. Come on. 3 laps to go. Yeah, it's true. Let's take this line here. This is the new racing line.
David Coulthard has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Got a good launch there. It's pulling side by side with me. Got the inside line there, so that's... What? That's off the track! No, we're getting back. We're getting back. Keep the pressure on. He's got back markers, so we can get him back. He's gone defensive. Around the outside. Job's good.
Barry Kelly is running third, about 1 minute ahead.
He's got so much more grip than
You're
me.
running fourth.
Quick Nick doing his job.
Coulthard has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
He's all over me.
Ferrari already in the pits.
Huh?
Zsombor
It's the s-
already in the pits.
How?
Williams already in
They're
the
all
pits.
pitting. I think they're going to go on to the Inters with 2 laps to go. 1 lap to go. Yeah, the rears are starting to warm up. This is going to be okay because they're going to pit, and then that's fine.
Already in the pits.
Too bad we weren't closer to Barrichello.
Already in the pits. Benetton, already in the pits.
1 lap to go then.
Jaguar, already in the pits.
Yep. Into the pits they go. Well, there we go. This is going to be 4th place then.
Barrichello is running third, about 1 minute ahead. You're running fourth.
Oh, is that Michael Schumacher? On his Inter tyres.
Minardi, already in the pits.
Brilliant. Actual Ferrari strategy.
Coulthard has won the race.
Oh, this is Ralph Schumacher. He managed to catch up to me. Or we do have to defend then. Congrats to Coulthard. Home race victory. I think he got that last season as well. Just got to keep it clean. And I've got this 4th place. Once again, Jordan messing up. 1 retirement, and Frenson's going to, score 1 point? Villeneuve could have scored a point today. But hey ho, another retirement for Villeneuve. Not for me though. We're going to exit the final corner. And come across the line as Ralf Schumacher pits. We're going to finish in 4th place. There we go. That's a good result. Not a podium at our home Grand Prix, but it's another points finish. It's the consistency. We've had an absolutely amazing start to the season. So consistent. Didn't get a podium, so I'm not going to down my wine bottle. Who's this? Salo. Go on, lad. Wait, did Salo score a point? Did Frenson not score any points? Who's this? I'll wipe him out. Ugh. Brilliant. Thank you. It's after the checker flag, so no penalties for me.
Well, that's the end
Look.
of a fantastic British Grand Prix.
No, Solo
Here
was a
are
lap
the
down.
final
Never mind.
results. David Coulthard first.
Fair enough.
Schumacher second. Rubens Barrichello third.
4th. I can't believe that.
The BAR driver
We're,
fourth.
we're too good, guys.
Schumacher
We're getting too
fifth.
good.
Heinz Harald Frentzen.
Simple. We are too good. Bottom half. The last retirement we saw was lap 45. Hakkinen running into some bad luck again, just like last season. David Coulthard coming into his own, though. He's finished 2nd and 1st the past 2 races. We got the fastest lap. I think it was Coulthard. 24.6. Let me check everybody's laps. 25.2. 24.678. This one was 6.5. 6.38. Okay, that's the fastest lap. Lap 59. 124.630 by Coulthard. Look at the championship standings. See where we are now.
With the results confirmed,
Oh, we've
it's
actually
high
moved
time we
down.
updated the Drivers'
So
Championship.
even though we finished 4th, we've actually gone
Michael
down to
Schumacher
4th.
extends his lead at the top of the Drivers' Championship.
Coulthard down to 2nd. He's 20 points off, though. Still all to play for, I think. You know, it could swing either way, but being ahead of the Ferrari of Barrichello 4 races in, basically quarter of the season in, that's good.
Ferrari
Solidly
continue to
third.
lead the Constructors' Championship.
The gap stayed
McLaren
exactly the
are
same between
second,
Ferrari and
followed by
McLaren.
the third place BAR.
We're 3rd. Jordan 4th. Williams scored a few points. Arrows, Sauber. Nice. Brilliant start. What we got? We got Spain next, guys. Circuit de Catalunya or Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, whatever you want to call it. That'll be next. That's for the next stream. If you're watching and you haven't given the stream/video a like, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already subscribed, of course. Only if you enjoy the content. and join the Discord server. Links in the description. If you want to watch more F1 Challenge gameplay, a man named Super Gazelle is streaming the 1990 Japanese Grand Prix in an attempt to get Alan Prost to win, I think. If you want to watch that, I'll put a link in the chat in just a second. But that's all I've got time for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.